Number 7, as we kind of get towards the end of phase 1 here, number 7 is please go at your own pace. Everybody's gonna, we've spoken about this over and over again this weekend, but everybody's gonna have a different path. Everybody's gonna start earning certain amounts of money at different times. Everyone's gonna build their network at different rates, build their audience at different rates. When I first got started, I spent a lot of time on social media being busy, not productive, right? The difference is pretty massive. And it meant that I was spending so much time in other people's crap that I wasn't focusing on my own. And I'm going, well, why isn't it working that fast for me? Or how come I'm not seeing those results? Everybody's path is gonna be different. Everybody's results are gonna be different. Everybody's process is gonna be different. We have different strengths, we're different people. So focus on your own stuff. The best thing you can do, which I've said over and over and over again, is maximize the time that you have. That will hopefully increase as you, I'm sure there's probably some people in here that still have a full-time job, right? That time will hopefully increase as you transition to doing this full-time, if that's what you want to do. Number 8, I've mentioned this, go all in on your strengths. Don't build somebody else's business that you think you should be building. Build on the foundation of your strengths. There's a good quote here from Gary Vee, which you can read, and he preaches this a ton. He's like, stop fixing, or stop spending so much time on the skills that you may not have when you've probably got some really, really valuable stuff that you can leverage right away. Because if you spend all the time in that fixing zone, you're losing the momentum and the opportunity that's over here in the skills that you do already have. So I think that's really important. If you don't know what your strengths are and you can't be fully honest with yourself and go, maybe I shouldn't be doing video, maybe I should be doing written content, or whatever it may be. If you can't be honest with yourself, then seek feedback. This environment is perfect for that. Get to know the people in this room and ask them, because it can be tough to be honest with yourself sometimes, and your immediate circle of friends and family probably aren't going to give you the truth or the whole truth. They might give you part of the truth, but you need to hear all of it, okay? So if you've got uncertainty about what your strengths are, seek guidance from someone else. This is going to be the path of least resistance, in my opinion. When you go in on these strengths, everything's going to happen faster. Like I said, if I'd tried to do kind of YouTube while I was getting started, it wouldn't have happened for me because of the limitations. And writing is a strength of mine, so I was leveraging that strength, and that, I think, is what got the ball rolling for me slightly faster. And when it's on your strengths, it's going to be authentic and real. We were talking yesterday about the know, like, and trust factor. Authenticity in the content that you put out is so important. And if it's not something that's natural to you, which is fine, we're all good at different things, that's really going to help with this coming through natively. It's not going to be forced in any way. It's going to be real, which is, in this day and age, is absolutely the most important thing. With so much fake bullshit on social media, that raw kind of authenticity is very important. And then the last one in phase 1 is hesitation is the greatest killer. We spoke about this again. I'm now at the point where if there's something I don't want to do, I count to 3 and I just fucking do it. It's the fastest way to move forward. And like I said before, the planning really helps with that, because you've got clarity around what you need to do, and then you can jump straight into it and you don't really have to think about it. And this comment here, I look back and it actually scares the fuck out of me, because if I got a little ad about an affiliate program, such a small thing, I was scrolling on my phone. I was sitting on the subway. If I hadn't stopped on that ad, the difference, the whole life trajectory changes. If I hesitated and hadn't, clicked on a link, it blows my mind, and actually it scares the shit out of me, knowing the hours I was putting in, knowing what it was doing to my body, how ill it was making me. It genuinely terrifies me, and so please focus on not hesitating and waiting. And again, I think this is one of those skills that the people in this room probably have intuitively, because you're here. You obviously didn't hesitate and overthink it. You took action and made something like this happen, which is huge. So keep that skill with you. I think it'll serve you really well.